Well, now I don't even know what's going on, if we are live or not. I'm going to pretend that we are, though. We're just going to keep rolling as though we are. On the second stream, I don't know what's going on with that. Not something I can solve, but I should try to move this along so that we don't get caught up by the things I know are going to be problems if we go too long. So we had just, though, seen, we'd just seen, Sprout with the light-colored paws. There we go. And so the last one is our darkest colored kitten right here. And that is, don't tell me, Drizzle. Yes, Drizzle. You can tell Drizzle by the big black spots on either side of the nose. You see that, right? So there you go. That's Drizzle. And if you're coming in the middle of this and you're like, why is he just picking this up like he just showed me all the kittens? This video just started. There is another one for today that ended spontaneously. So there you go. Okay, let's keep moving. So let's stop over next door real quick and see our mom cat. Okay, we're just going to see her for a second. I don't want to touch her too much. Hi. She's kind of a spook, but on top of that, she loves being petted. If I pick her up, I have to pick her up and bring her to my lap, and then she just cannot get enough of being petted. This is Serenity, and this brings us to our first bit of bad news. So let me say again, if you don't know everything that's been going on, and you don't want to hear about it, you should probably just turn your volume down or off, and you don't have to listen to me at all. You can just watch the cute kittens and whatever they're doing. These guys all hear me talking and come over to this window. It's ridiculous. So, all right. I don't see anybody in the chat. I don't know what's going on with that, but I know this must be working, so I'm just going to keep rolling. At least I think it must be working. So, here we go. This, like I said, is Serenity. And Serenity, would you look at us? Do you want to look at us? Come on now. I'm hoping I can manipulate her into looking at us. There we go. She's a sweetheart. Okay. So Serenity was going to be our next pregnant mom cat and have some kittens here at the Kitten Academy. But she's not now going to have those kittens. She had a bit of a miscarriage. And so we just took her to the vet yesterday and had a checkup following that to make sure everything was okay. Everything is okay. Her only problem is that she's got a lot of diarrhea that we're now treating. And I see some people saying they're watching the first close. I don't know how that works, but I'm just going to keep going. So there you go. Let's see here. So that's it. There's not too much else to say about her right now. She's got the bad poops. She's going to stay at the academy, even though she's not going to have any kittens with us now. And we'll get her scheduled for her spay as soon as we can. And she just, like I said, she just loves to snuggle. But she's got a little something going on. She had a temperature when she was at the vet. We're treating her with antibiotics, 2 different antibiotics now. We've already tried her on all kinds of different foods and diets and stuff to try to get her diarrhea under control, and I haven't been able to. So, now we're on to various different medicines, and I know we'll get it figured out. And then she will be excellent for somebody to adopt. She's just the sweetest lap cat. I come in here, if you haven't seen it on the stream, I try to put it on the stream every day for at least a little while. I come in here, I sit down, I put her in my lap. She won't necessarily get in my lap on her own or do anything on her own. In fact, a lot of times I have to invite her to eat her food. I'd have to put her in front of it, and then she's like, oh, okay, this is for me, I'll take it. So she doesn't do that on her own. She doesn't get in her lap on my own. She doesn't generally come over to me on her own, but if I pick her up and sit down and put her in my lap on the beanbag chair and start petting her and snuggling her, she purrs as loud as an engine and just never wants to stop. I'm the one who has to tell her to stop then and be like, okay, I got other things to do. I can be in there for hours, and it's just constant purring, just constant snuggling. So she'll be just a wonderful companion lap kitty for somebody whose house isn't too loud or chaotic. I don't know. I haven't seen her react negatively to sound or chaos. She is a little bit of a scaredy cat that kind of always runs away. So, all right. I want to end with the smallest kittens at the very, very end. So I'm going to try to walk around the house with you guys now and find our oldest kittens, two of whom had their spay yesterday. Hitchcock and Goblet and Ramekin had their spays yesterday. The other two are going to have their spays on Thursday. And I still don't know about Teaspoon. We haven't quite scheduled him yet. So anyway, well, I see you guys saying the sound's delayed. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Really nothing. Without just killing it completely and starting a third one, I guess. I could do that. You think it's worth it? Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. How many times can I do that?